occasion. Hey, 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 hey. All right. So listen, we are live right now and we are live on YouTube. We're going to get live on the other platforms as soon as I get this YouTube link so that I can share it to the text notification. Why? Hey, hey. All right, I'm just giving you all a few moments to come inside, and let's get this party started because it is about time we started making content again. I've been traveling and just doing reconnaissance since, getting, I don't want to say stuck out of town during the pandemic, but, things are starting to open up right now. And so I have to start getting my life and affairs back in order. It has been, oh, here you all come in. Hey, come on in. Welcome in, Jessica, welcome in. Ooh, yeah, I don't resonate with being called auntie just yet. You can call me sis or, queen or whatever, but it's just not auntie just yet. Not auntie or mother. No. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. All right, so let's go on ahead and get live on these other platforms. Let me grab the link. Welcome in, everybody. It's been a minute, and I need to beseech you all for some of your information because I need a corporate contact at TSA because there's some things that I need to do behind the scenes in terms of getting a situation taken care of in a way that lets people know that the final word doesn't happen there at the airport, that there's life outside of the representatives who think that they have all wielding power, and there are checks and balances in our governmental agencies, and that we just don't take people and handle them and do them however they feel like doing. So let me get live on these other platforms. Let me get this link out. There we go. Let's get the text notification link out right now. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. All right, so the text notification has gone out. I understand. Welcome in. Welcome. All right, let's get live on these other platforms. We're about to let Facebook into our realm, so we gotta prepare for all of that. So let's okay. There goes the text right there. Thank you. All right. We are live on LinkedIn. We are live on Facebook. And we are live on Twitter. All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. All right, so I just wanted to let you all know that I am back. There's been a lot of stories that I have missed over the past week, so I really don't know what is going on. We have to get me up to speed and get me reacclimated to the grind out here. In my travels recently, I have been, I don't know, you all know that I went on a journey in the beginning of the year. And when I went on a healing journey. And when I went on this healing journey, I started out with 30 days of juicing, which included mental health, mental health techniques and physical health, working out, personal training. I went to a yoga retreat. I went to a disease treatment center that has a protocol that they have this way of cooking, eating, preparing food that is supposed to reverse even the most aggressive of diseases. And, and I just worked on just healing from the inside out, from the outside in, just getting a holistic, just a complete holistic view to healing, etc. And in that journey, I have come into contact with ways of expanding my thought process. I have learned from you know, I didn't have breakfast this morning. Where's my water? Let me drink. I did. I had some almonds and some almond butter and a little protein shake, but apparently my mind is not fully cohesed to start talking. Hello. Hello. Okay. All right. Along my journey, I have been a witness to certain things. I have expanded as a human being. I have grown in my level of compassion and understanding and non judgment for where people are on their journeys. And my goal, my new mission now, it just came to me before I started this video. Maybe the mission might change again. Before, my mission was to help you all love yourselves and one another. My new mission is a little more defined in that, and like I said, I just came up with this. Oh, listen, Stephanie, we're going to talk about that in a moment. Because I need a corporate contact at TSA, so I need you all to contact me privately. But we'll talk about that in just one moment. I just wanted to just get this point out, right? I I lost my train of. How did I lose my train of thought just like that? Ah! We were talking about my healing journey, and we were talking about ah. Oh my goodness, how did I lose it? How did I lose it? How did I lose it? Oh, wait. We were talking about new levels of compassion and non-judgment and oh, my new mission, that's what we were talking about. And my mission as it came to me before I started this video was to really assist people so that by the time they get older, that they can live as many years as possible loving themselves. My goal is to really open up people's eyes to what self love or self abuse looks like. We're still going to continue, in the ways that we have been creating content on this channel. However, I want the emphasis really to be on you doing what it is that you need to do right now so that when you are older that you can spend as many years as possible in self-love so that you can start the self-love journey today and that you can be enveloped and entrenched in self-love so that you can live as many years as you can really just furtively and expansively in that feeling of self-love, self-acceptance, self-care, those things. So that is it needs to be truncated and fine-tuned, but that is the gist of my mission right there. To really assist people. I don't want to pretend as if I am younger than I am. I am the age that I am, and with the age that I am comes the wisdom of the journey that I have been on and the different iterations of my life from the confusion and the things that I did when I was younger that wasn't self loving or could have been more self loving. And it's like when your mind is developing and you're really coming into your own, and relationships take courage, relationships take really fully diving in, because when you dive into another person, you really are only really diving into yourself, because the person that you see before you is really a reflection of who it is that you are internally, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, and you will see things in people's actions that seem like the same actions as another person, but it's really your interpretation of it. So that is that. Let me know what you all think about that. And tell me the journeys that you have been on. Lemire wants me to be Woman of the Year. I hear you. I hear you. And then secondly, let's talk about TSA real quick. If you're watching this video while we're live or after we get off of the air, I need you to come over to my website, tanyatko.com, click on contact, and I need you to send me I need to get in touch with someone who is in a corporate position at TSA for a situation that occurred with me when I was traveling and some intimidation tactics that were employed upon me by a woman who was familiar with my videos and was none too happy about them. You know, it wasn't until this situation with this TSA person that I realized that every woman is not down with my message. Every woman is not down with the message of self love. Every woman is not down for doing better for herself. Some women want to be ear mattress pussy. Some women want to eat spaghetti out of a trough and out of an ice cream bucket built as a trough and chicken wings off of a damn family circle. What do you call it? The circular from the Family Dollar. You know, some women want that. Some women don't want you to tell them any different. And I have come to the point in my career, especially after this altercation, that I am going to give, I was going to say bumbies, but I won't go there, right? I'm going to give these women the space and capacity to be whoever the hell it is that they choose to be. You want to be air mattress pussy? By all means. You want to monkey and twirl and bounce up and down on bum dick? By all means. You want to go out there checking newspapers and cardboard boxes on the side of the street to see who you could twerk your punani upon, to see who you could get pregnant by and have miscellaneous children? By all means, go. Live your worst life. Go live your worst life if you choose. If you choose. I want to talk to the women who want something different, the women who feel that something just isn't right, but they know things can be better, the women who are having difficulties in their relationships and they know that they could use some more self love and they want to know what that looks like. Those are the women. Those are the women whom I want to speak to, because let me tell you what you're not going to do. You're not going to be haranguing, harassing, and accosting me in public because you want to go take your pussy and lower yourself down to a nigga's level where he's like, you too high and mighty with your high credit score, bitch, and you want to lower yourself to his level. If you want to lower yourself, by all means, go forth and jump down on your arthritic knees, on his bum dick, on his damn mattress on the floor, with his ashen butt cheeks sticking out from the same sheet that he's using to cover up the windows at night. If that's how you want to live your life, dearie, go ahead. Go ahead, live your life like that. And when the morning time comes, you can help him take the sheet off of his air mattress and sling it over with some thumbtacks up on the window as you're using your flip-flops to kill roaches running around by your open panties. Go ahead. Your underwear's on the floor. You have to kill the roaches feasting off of your vaginal discharge. The rats done bit your panties up at night. And you over there laying up trying to get bum dick because you just are hoping for any person with a penis to please pay attention to you. You are not my target audience, okay? Because you ain't gonna be spitting in my food at restaurants, and you ain't gonna be yanking my hair and all this other stuff at the hairdressers because you angry. And no, you ain't gonna do all of that. You ain't gonna do all of that to me. Go forth. Go forth. Be with your bum dick. Go out there. If you want to if you want to go use your vagina as a catcher's mitt for STDs, if that's how you want to do it, Go forth. Open up your catcher's mitt, punani. Open it up. Go open it up. Go let them shoot they diseases up into you. Go ahead, let your heart get shattered into 1,000 pieces so that you could go out there talking about how N-words ain't S. Go ahead, go forth. Do you, boo. Do you. Because you ain't gonna have me out here like I'm forcing you to do something that you don't want to do. And if there's any message that I have for any woman that you feel that this woman shouldn't be listening to, then, honey, it takes all types. It takes you to take the bum dick off the streets, right? It takes you to do that. And then the rest of us who are interested in healing, in self-improvement, in self-empowerment, it takes the rest of us to do the work that we need to do on the inside so that we're not out here acting like in this day and age that there are no prophylactics to stop you from getting pregnant, and that there's no alternatives to pregnancy, so that when you see, because I've spoken to people on my show, you having one night stands unprotected and getting pregnant and talking about you keeping the baby from a man who's like, B, I don't know you. And this is the life that you're choosing. This is the life you're choosing. And Karima is saying, I'll stay celibate, thanks, but no thanks, sir. Listen, I am not an advocate for celibacy. I'm not. I am an advocate for staying in the journey. This is what I'm saying. By the time you're older, I want you to live as many years as possible in the essence of full, unbridled self-love. And in order to do that, you have got to do the work on yourself, removing yourself from the dating pool and just being there, going to work, getting up, going home, buying your buckets of chicken and then going to sleep and getting up and going to work. And no, mm-mm. I'm not an advocate for that either, right? I am an advocate for working on yourself psychologically, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially slash fiscally, doing the things that you need to do to unfold self-love in your life, and continuing to date and meet friends, partners, be around family members who support you on that journey, and their very essence of being in your life is a manifestation of your own internal self-love. I'm an advocate for that. I am not an advocate for spending 10 years with your punani on lockdown talking about any man who come here. Lawrence is saying, let me read Lawrence's thing in a moment, right? Let me read Lawrence's thing in a moment. Let me scroll down on that so I could keep it on my little back end screen. Talking about any man who wanna get with me is gonna have to shovel underneath my attitude first. My vagina is like a walnut. You gonna have to no, you don't know. Don't be, no, I'm not an advocate for walnut vagina that somebody has to go and put some vice grip on your pussy to, no. I'm an advocate for you taking ownership of your body. And if during the times that you are working on yourself internally, if you choose to take a sabbatical from sex, a sex sabbatical, because that is in the greater essence of your self-love. However, you are continuing to do the work internally, continuing to stay connected to nutritive relationships. Yes, I'm an advocate for that. I'm not an advocate for removing yourself from the dating world and just staying single, celibate, and isolated and not doing the work. There will be a time where, as you are doing your work, you may want to take a sabbatical from sex. But I do not agree with 10 years, and I don't agree with that at all. At all. So Lawrence is saying, what did the TSA agent say to you? Because if she just didn't agree with your messages, that's no reason to report her to anyone. I used to be HR for TSA at IAH, the big airport in Houston. They look for reasons to harass people at that job and will look to terminate her. You know, your messages aren't always the most palatable, and there are folk out there who will debate you. If all she did was express how she disagreed with you, no harm, no foul. But if she was about to attack you, that's different. We need to think about what our actions will result in before we affect people's livelihoods. You see, remember when I talked earlier about people in these relationships and how they interpret people's actions based on whatever is going on inside of them. Now, Lawrence has created this entire scenario in his mind. I have given no information about what took place. I just let it be known what it is that I need. I need a corporate contact at TSA, and the person who is that corporate contact, or if they would like to know what's going on, because I would like the report that I submitted to be handled with the professionalism, the objectivity, and the care that it deserves, so that the situation that occurred with me does not have to happen to anybody else. I I did express that there were some intimidation tactics that were used and employed at the airport that day. So, Lawrence, I encourage you to wash yourself of whatever biases you have inside of you from what took place in your life, right? And allow new situations to be what they are. And my situation is what it is. Don't and I can imagine, Lawrence, that you may be the type of person who, when new people come into your life, that you have all of these scenarios, these situations running in your mind about things that existed in the past. I encourage you and I challenge you, Lawrence, to be present in this moment and to keep an open and present mind when you're meeting new people, when you're coming into contact with new situations, and leave all of that old baggage behind and show up for what is presented before you, not pretending that it's something other than what it is, not pretending that it's better, and not pretending that it's worse, but really just seeing a person before you and erasing everything that exists in your mind, in your psyche before that person. All right? That's all. That's all. I do not agree with people attempting to wish women happy Father's Day. There is already a Mother's Day for women. And there is never a situation in which a woman who shows up as parent and guardian in the maternal role, there is no situation that exists in which she is also father. You may have to go into your masculine, but you are not father. You did not inseminate that egg on your own. You did not provide your semen for your egg. If you do have both genitals and you are intersex, you are unable to fertilize your own egg. Stop this. Ladies, please rest in your feminine and stop attempting to co-opt, because of the anger or whatever it is that you feel towards men, the lack of appreciation that you feel for their presence, the role that you feel that a father does not play. I encourage you to take ownership of your life and your situation and find healthy male role models of whom you can wish happy Father's Day on this hallowed day that is coming upon us. Please, please. You don't heal while you're in a situation talking about you're a man. You don't heal. You don't heal by pretending as if you are something that you cannot be. Find healthy male role models. A man's life in a child, a man's role in a child's life is important. Find uncles, brothers, soul friends, whomever it is, so that you can have that healthy balance, not some imbalance where you like, Happy Father's Day to me. No, stop this madness now, ladies, because we were not wishing men happy Mother's Day or Mother's Day for men who show up each and every day wiping their children's noses and their asses tying shoelaces and doing homework and taking kids to school and doing all this. We don't wish them happy Mother's Day because they're men and we honor them as men. But there's so many of us who wish and desire to be men, who are angry at the lack of men. And you know what? And listen, there are people out there who think that I hate men. And they think that the stuff that I say because, wait, hold on. How about it says intersex person? Wait, hold on. I said they cannot inseminate their own egg. If there's something different that you know out there, please show me. Show me the paperwork on that where you see that an intersex person can impregnate themselves and have their own baby. And they be like, Happy Mother's Day and Father's Day to me. Come on, show me where that exists. Show me where that exists. Nonetheless, let's continue going forward. Why are you screaming, Black? Constance is eating cake in the morning. Is that the most self-loving thing that you can do? That now you feel unwell? Go get yourself some apple cider vinegar and some water and drink and fix up your belly. You may have to do some sort of parasite cleanses to get. Hold on. Ronell is saying, what happened to her stressing over that lawsuit? You mean between me and Cardi B? It's just the people. You know, they say they think all black people look alike. But if you confusing me, you not looking. We got very different pheno and genotypes. Very different. Somebody got a link. You know, Roxanne, send me the link on my website, TanyaTKO.com. Click on contact. Send me the link because please. I never heard of such things. Oh my goodness. Michelle says, I love it. I don't want to be wished happy Father's Day either. I'm only a mother. You know what? I think that, so listen, so what I was saying is that some of us are so angry at men and so envious of the position that men hold. I mean, there has to be some sort of envy, animosity, something brewing inside of there for you to want to stand on the same square as fathers instead of wishing an uncle or your brother or somebody a happy Father's Day. Listen, there are people out there who think that I hate men. But it's because I know that there are good men out there. Because I know that you can find a good man. Because I know that, I do what I do, and I speak on and I showcase what can be avoided. I showcase that so that you can make the choices and decisions that you need to make behind the scenes so that you can gravitate towards a relationship that serves you. Okay? I've had men wish me a happy Father's Day thinking I'm a single mom, and while I'm single, my son has a good dad. Oh my goodness. You know what? I thank you so much for saying that because I've been diving a little bit into the red pill and manosphere over the past few weeks. And they posit as if a woman having a child is some tremendous burden on him. And I'm like, we don't know what the relationship is like between the child and the other parent. It's like they just assume that the person is a deadbeat and all this other stuff. Like, come on. Somebody is saying you can have your kids review historical male figures, someone in the community to celebrate. Charles is saying artificial insemination, even if you're artificially inseminated, because many people have many different fertility journeys. You can still find positive male role models to wish a happy Father's Day. You know what I mean? You can still hold. Let me go to my email to see if I could find the link that somebody wanted to send me about intersex inseminating themselves. This needs to be a verifiable link, child, because you saying stuff I ain't never heard before. All right, let's continue going forward. I don't see no, you ain't sent it. You ain't sent it. Now I'll just do a quick Google search. What? I'm a perfect father. Why my father S my wife and I still love them both. My father and my wife have a babe together. I found out my little girl not mine, but I forgive them both. Please get the hell out of that situation, please. You need to get the hell away from them too and go do some self-healing. You need to do some, listen, you talking about forgive. You need to forgive and forget both of them. Get the hell away from them people. If this is a true story and you not just Quan Mills, because you know Quan Mills be coming up with some strange book titles. If you not Quan Mills and if you over here playing games, your father and your wife and your child, not yours, but your brother. Get away from your brother, your father, and your ex-wife. You talking about wife. Where's these divorce papers? Don't just sit there. That is not self-love. Also, on my upcoming new platform, I'm going to be talking to men a lot more about them loving themselves because, honey, staying there in that situation and all of that, is that the most loving thing you doing for yourself? Listen, listen, y'all know Quan. Them titles, my granddaddy is my baby dad. Too much, too much. It's too much. Too much. It's too much. It's too much. And that person is on Facebook. Can somebody go over to their page and tell me if they trolling, if that's a troll account? Because this is too much. Let me Google what I was going to Google. Can intersex impregnate themselves? What the hell is this I'm reading? Hold, hold, hold up. Hold up. So this is the Google, right? This is the Google. And Google is saying some intersex people have both testes and ovaries. You may be able to get pregnant on your own if you also have a uterus. However, if you have testes, they may be releasing more testosterone than would be optimal for conception and pregnancy. What am I reading right now? Oh my goodness. Um, I'm confused. I'm not gonna go to Reddit or Quora. Let me auto fertility of hermaphrodites. What the HE double hockey sticks? It says here potential auto fertility. This article examines the studies of the pregnancies of true hermaphrodites and self fertilization in the hermaphrodite mammals that have been published in the last 40 years. The number of hermaphrodite pregnants reported in the literature since 1975 was 14. The number of pregnancies was 26, and the number of healthy babies born was 20. All of the babies that were born were male. The pregnancies developed following gonadectomy in 7 cases, 9 pregnancies. In some cases, either gonadectomy, which is a removing of the gonads, if you were not sure about that, right? The gonadectomy, in some cases, either gonadectomy was not performed at all or it was performed after pregnancy. 8 cases, 17 pregnancies. The karyotype was 46XX in 4 of these 8 cases that became pregnant despite in oh my Lord, I don't know what I'm reading. All right. Despite hold on, despite in situ testes, testes, while it was 46XX, 46XY in the other 4 cases. In the literature, pregnancy cases that developed through self-fertilization were not reported in humans. Not reported in humans. So what article are you going to send me? However, autofertilization was detected in mammalian hermaphrodites such as domestic rabbit. Furthermore, the ovarian tissue of true hermaphrodites were mainly functional and ovulatory. The testicular tissue were mainly immature. However, spermatogenesis was determined in some cases. In fact, both ovulation and spermatogenesis were detected in some cases. All of these findings show that true hermaphrodites with ovarian and testicular tissue were potentially autofertile. Okay, so listen, look. So we're talking about rabbits. I'm looking for the article that the person said they were going to send me. They didn't send me no article. Come on now. People be talking in the comments. And so Stephanie is saying, y'all need to do your research. There's more than XX and XY that exist. Yes, there's XXY, there's XXO, and there are different things, but from what it is that I've read, XXO, or XO, they cannot get pregnant. Women, people who present as female and they only have one X chromosome, they cannot get pregnant. This is what I've read. So if there's other information, one of the things that I want us to do in this new chapter of where we're going is to keep ourselves open for new information to be presented so that you remain flexible and not rigid in your info. Thank you, Kay. How did we get here? We got here when somebody was wishing women a happy Father's Day, and I said that intersex people. Okay, so this person is going to get themselves blocked. Listen, Lamar or whoever your name is, you're going to get yourself blocked because how you're behaving is inappropriate. I've taken you out of the chat on the live broadcast. But you're still on Facebook, so please watch yourself because I don't want to have to come over to Facebook and then block you. Okay? I don't want to have to do that, but I will. I will. So now you've just been muted on the broadcast. So let's continue forward. All right. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you. So 50 is saying, I have seen a video of a man that was born with both and undergone IVF using his own semen. He has done a whole video about it. Listen, if he has done it, then there are going to be journals with this person's name. You know what I mean? There will be journals with this person's name. Let's see. Can human I'll just use the word hermaphrodite. Let's see, reproduce, right? Yeah, let's go here. This is Wikipedia, which is self-reported, right? And it says, as of 2010, there have been at least 11 reported cases of fertility in true hermaphrodite humans in the scientific literature, with one case of a person with XY predominant mosaic giving birth. There has been at least one case of an individual being fertile as a male. So this is from Wikipedia. I would like to see a medical journal talk about this. Let's see. This is PubMed. Let's see what PubMed has to say. PubMed.gov, which is a government agency, so hopefully the information is correct. There are 11 reported cases of pregnancies in true hermaphrodites, but none with advanced genetic testing. All known fetuses have been male. Let's see. A true hermaphrodite with spontaneous pregnancies, prenatally known to have remaining portion of the right ovaries, delivered a male neonate. The mother has 46 slash X or comma XX karyotype with polymerase chain reaction demonstrating low level of the YQ12 sequence. Postpartum androgen levels were normal. Conclusion: partial removal of testicular tissue may enhance fertility in hermaphrodites, and there may be a genetic basis for the progeny to be male. Interesting. All right. Well, that's interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, Google Scholars. Thank you. You know what? Let's go. You're right. Let's see where Google Scholars is. Huh. Let's just Google Scholars. Let's see. Google Scholars. That's right, because the doctor that was on our show, he told us about Google Scholars. So let's go there. Can a human hermaphrodite reproduce? Okay. Freshwater snail. Asexual reproduction in hermaphrodite humans, animals, and plants. This is a PDF. Let's see. Constance, thank you so much for stopping by. We've gone into our curiosities now. So this is a PDF talking about asexual reproduction in hermaphrodite humans. Let's see. This is 40 pages, or how many pages is this? It's only 9 pages. Let's see. So they're talking about plants. Let's see where humans fall on this. What's going on? What's happening? I don't see. A lot of serial killers had both parents. What are you all talking about now? You all be going off the deep end. Let me see human in this article. Let's see where human comes in. Okay. As the second human, no male peer level human. Oh, you all gonna have to look this up. This writing is so small. I don't know what we do. Listen. All right. Welcome everybody. This is pretty much the bulk of the broadcast. I want to say one last thing before I get out of here. I want you all to get me up to speed on topics that I missed over the past week and a half. Come to my website, tanyatko.com, and send me some links. The types of stories that I like to report on are stories that have to do with relationships, demonstrating what self-love or self-abuse looks like, because my mission is that by the time that you're older, that you would have cultivated a life of self-love so that you can live as many years as possible in a true state of self-loving bliss, right? It looks like our comments have been frozen. Let me refresh the comments. I don't know what's going on. So here we go. All right. So listen, that's pretty much the bulk of it. I have gotten some articles that I don't know if I really want to report on them. One girl talking about Kanye had her stripped down butt naked when he was recording Donda 2, stripped down butt naked in the studio and danced naked in front of everybody, right? That's one story. Another story of a man who talks about how he came up because he was sleeping on the floor, and then he came up because he met a woman who had her own place. Then another story of a woman who caught her man on the air mattress cheating on her. All types of foolishness out there, all types of foolishness. So we'll see what we will report on next. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, what? Love yourself. And part of loving yourself, I would say in this instance, part of loving yourself Wait, Diddy and Young Mommy. I don't know who that is and what happened. DL and Monique. I kind of missed that one too. So I might have to revisit some of those. I don't know what's going on with Diddy and Miami. I don't know what that is. You can send me a link, TanyaTKO.com. Click on contact and send me. Original is saying not the air mattress again. Listen, since I did them 3 videos on air mattress, people have been sending me a lot of stories about men who are on air mattresses. I don't know what's going on. What is this epidemic of air mattresses going on out there? Hey, so I have to catch up on Monique, Diddy. What else? Who else do I need to catch up on? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey. Young Miami was talking crazy about men. Okay. Lori Harvey. Oh, you know what? But that story kind of got cold. But that is a good topic. It was a good topic when it was warm, but I didn't get to report on it. And Roxy is obsessed with the chromosome talk. She wants to get back into that. Monique was awarded $50 million by whom? Diddy looks scared. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, dang, I missed your live. For those of you who have been missing my lives or unsubscribed or whatever, you can join the text notification squad. I haven't promoted the text notification squad like I used to. So I need to stay on top of that. You all can remind me, like in the beginning of the videos, just mention text squad so I could remember to advertise the text notification squad. For $1.99 a month, you can get a text message whenever I go live, and you'll never miss another broadcast. You get the link sent directly to your phone with the title, direct link. And so whenever you need to catch up on a video, you have them all listed out in a row. The videos don't start until the text goes out, and you'll be here for everything. You'll never miss anything. You won't come in late and be like, oh, Monique was issued $50 million by Netflix. I got to look into that. Wow. Whoa. Are you serious? So all of you who were mocking Monique, I mocked her for coming out in a robe, talking about women didn't need to be outside in a bonnet. Meanwhile, she's presenting before the world in a robe. I made fun of her for that. But wow. DJ Academics is dating a 17-year-old? Ugh, the problematic nature of what's going on out here on the internet. I need you all to send me. So Roxanne says the text notification is useless. Tell me why you feel it's useless, dear, or are you just trolling? Because the text notification is very useful. People thank me all the time for being able to, 1, get the text notification, 2, we have broadcasts behind the scenes. And so 3, whenever something goes down, I'm able to reach you all. Like if something happens to any of these platforms, I know how to reach the people on the text notification squad. You will get, the next instructions, right? Jessica, you can change your card. If you go to TanyaTKO.com in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the portal. I'll go there for you right now so that you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that. There's a drop down. No wonder. Okay, so I need to take one of these things off because or something. I need to fix this because this should not have a drop down. But here, if you go to TanyaTKO.com, right? And you look up at the top, you see at the top up here where it says support, there's a little drop down right here that says support or login, right? And you just click on that, and then you can manage your account right here. So you can change your card. Oh, you know what? It's so support. Oh, you know what? Support seems like you need help with something. So if you click on support, what is going on? So, I see what's happening. So these are ways that you can support. You can support by joining the text notification squad. Text International is $4.99 a month. You can become a gold member, $9.99 a month or $19.99 a month with the platinum level. You can pay yearly. It's $22 for the year. But in the drop down, there's the supporter login, which will take you here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate that because it should not be on a drop down. You should be able to see it once you go there. K9 said DJ Academics is not dating a 17-year-old. He talked about teens in college and high school dating across 17 and 18. Why are y'all so messy? Key says the text is why I'm here. Thank you. So while there are people who are trying to troll and claim that it's useless, I know that it's useful. Roxanne is saying I missed most of the live. That's why. Why didn't you click on the text when you got it? Did you get your text late? Because if you got your text late, then that's something that you need to contact me about because the text goes out as soon as I send it. And if there's any type of delay and you have to check with your provider, restart your phone, remove the SIM, put it back in because that text is I don't start the videos until I send the text out. So Monique, you say your name is, let's see, you say your name is Monique, huh? Monique, let's see how many Moniques I have on the list. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just check. Let's see. I have 760 people on the thing. Let me see how many Moniques there are. Monique. Monique. All right, we have 2 Moniques inside the system. So I'm going to check both Moniques and see because I need to see. So there's one Monique. Your number ends in 50. I'm going to check and see what's going on with your network because your text is supposed to go out as soon as I go live. So here, Monique, we're going to get down to the bottom of this because if you're going to say something and you're saying this live, so Monique H, let's take a look and see when you got your text. Okay. So Monique H, you got your text. It says it was delivered to your handset at 11:20 this morning. Let's see when my text came through. My text came through at 11:20. Let's check the other Monique because you slandering the good name of my text notifications. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the other Monique. Monique. Let's see. Monique B, whose number ends in 07. Oh, wow. He said that he's had intercourse with a child. Lord have mercy. Let me copy Monique B and see. Let's see. Because you see, when we have paid services like this, there's a lot of tracking. Because, like, look, it is not free to send a text. It's not free for you. It ain't free for me. So Monique B, let's check yours. Monique B, message delivered to handset, June 17th, 2022. It's right there. And your text was paid for. If there's any issue, Monique, I need you to write to me. Unless, of course, you got the text and you didn't come over until the video was almost over. That you can't say the text is useless if you're not checking your text. If the text is working as it's supposed to, as it's designed to, then you'll do what you need to do. When you see that, you need to, if you at work and your big ringer's off, or you need to put me on high alert so that it breaks through, so that you can run to the restroom or on your break or whatever and do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Bernie says, got my text, almost broke my finger clicking on the link. Lord child, you can tap lightly too. It'll take you to the link as well. There's no need to be here with fingers hyperextending and all of that. You can just calm down. You could click it. It'll just come through. It's not in phones don't have spam text messages, do they? If they do, then you have to talk to your carrier. All right. So if there's any more messages that we need before we get out of here, let me know, because I am going to click out. And remember, I need the information for a corporate contact at TSA. So Roxanne is saying Tanya blaming her fans. Hey, listen, come here with your foolishness. There's no need to blame. I take responsibility and accountability for the things that I participate in. Like, I took accountability for keeping my comment section funk free of people like Roxy. Roxy, you're gone. No, what you gonna do now? You're gone. You're gone. All right. Next. Next. All right. So, Lord of mercy. There's always one, right? There's always one. There's always one. So, yes. Lauren is like, really? Absolutely. Out of here. Done. Done and done. Done and done. Done and done. All right. So listen, on that note, the steel band cruise ship dance, you're so silly. I'm not in the mood today. I'm tired. I just finished doing my yoga before I came up here, and I just wanna get off, take my shower. You see, I'm glistening now. And I want to try to do a show later today, right? I want to try to do a show later today. So you all remember the guy John Moss that I did that last video on? He's agreed to a collaboration, and so we're supposed to be talking about escaping the manosphere. So I may be doing that video today. I may be talking about ear mattresses today. Who knows? Who knows? Capricorn is asking me to do a video on DJ Academics, but Capricorn has not sent me a link. I don't know what he said. So we can't just wait for somebody else to do a thing. There's people who come to my chat and they be like, or they come to the comments and they be like, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Talking about, I was waiting. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Somebody sent me a link about the intersex person who fertilized themselves, and that person's name is Roxana. I hope that wasn't the one who got sent to the drudgeons. Any update on the polite? I don't know. Here's the video of another person. Okay, listen. All right. Listen. All right. So I have listen, if this person giving his or her or whatever, however you refer to a person who's intersex, their identity, so that we can check this information, because people say all types of stuff on the internet. Creative is saying, who cares what that DJ guy says? If this is a story that people want me to cover, then of course I'm going to cover it. All right, Capricorn is going to send it to me. Send it to me, TanyaTKO.com. Click on contact. That way it goes into the right email address for me to be able to get the video suggestion. Okay? All right. If there's a story you don't care about, then don't click. Ignore. If there's a story you care about and you want to see me cover it, send it to me, TanyaTKO.com. People also send me cash apps with video suggestions. Sending a cash app does not guarantee that the video will be made, but it does guarantee that the message will be seen. It does guarantee that. But if the message is not emphasizing self-love in relationships, then it, like if it's like somebody sent me this woman beating up a black man at Walmart. I don't know how that relates to self-love for Black women. And it wasn't even a Black woman beating him up. It was some other woman. So I don't even know how that relates to what I typically talk about, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, listen. I will talk with you in the next video. You all go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And my mission, oh my goodness. Listen. I got an itchy trigger finger. I got an itchy trigger finger. Listen, I got an itchy trigger finger. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is, what is the self-love lesson we could gain from today's video? Part of loving yourself is what? What is the self-love lesson? In me asking for contact information for someone who has a corporate contact at TSA, advocating for yourself and not letting abuses go unchecked. Also taking time for yourself to do the things that you need to do behind the scenes to replenish and to take care of your own healing. 3, being okay with new iterations of yourself. And even if it doesn't matter who you were yesterday or who you may be tomorrow, who are you choosing to be right now in this moment? And giving yourself the grace and flexibility to continue to be pliable enough to bend and mold and grow as a human being as your ideas evolve, etc. All right. So thank you all so much for coming out. I will see you all in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I am out. Peace. Let me go out with a little music. The Carnival Cruise music you all are talking about. Hey. This music always makes me feel like dancing. Hey. You know what? I don't think I can help it. Hold on. Hey, you know what? I can't stay still. Hey. I will see you all in the next video. Here we go. You ready for the winery? Hey. You're not ready. All right. I'll see you all in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Peace.